G'day everyone. It's July 27th, 2016 and it's been 5 years. Yes, 5 years since I closed my school, AIDA, Australian Institute of Dramatic Arts, in the States and returned home to Australia to live. Please allow me to read. I think it's time to be reflective, a time to look forward and a time to acknowledge some amazing work by students that I have trained. To begin with, I miss you. I miss you American actors. I miss you actors from all around the world that went to America to study in Los Angeles or New York or San Francisco or Chicago, where I trained actors and you went there to pursue your dreams. As you all know, I started my school in June of 2002 in Los Angeles in Hollywood, calling it ATAS, Acting to Achieve School, and then shortly after changed it to AIDA, Australian Institute of Dramatic Arts. History tells us that the school ran for over 9 years and 1 month in Los Angeles, over 6 years in New York, and I also did a few months in Chicago and San Francisco. The school trained thousands of actors over these years, many presenters too, and many business people as well, such as Dr. John Martin, and even sports players. Some of you said it would be tough for me returning to my homeland after nearly 11 years in the USA, and you were right. Initially it was spectacular, as I was burnt out at the time. I was recovering from cancer and the death of my oldest brother from cancer, and also the loss of my mentor, Reg Evans, when I returned to Australia in July of 2011. As well as having a Melbourne city office and a place I can call home, I did buy the farm in the country, just outside of Melbourne, where I've got the chooks, the ducks, the pigeons and the sheep, and they're all going extremely well. And I even got lucky. I met a woman who I connected with and we married, and we have a beautiful son, Charlie, who is nearly 2 years old. So I know coming home was the right move. But this email is about you guys, and I wish to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking an Australian teacher, an ex-Australian actor who worked a lot but never made it as a celebrity, into your world in the USA. I wrote a curriculum and taught it, and you guys embraced it and grew. History tells us that I was the first Australian acting school in the States, and only the third Australian teacher that I knew of teaching actors in the USA when I opened my school in June of 2002. It's very different now. I employed one of the other 2 Aussie teachers at the time that were working, the lovely Ros Gentle, when I opened my school in 2002. 5 years on, I miss you. I miss the industry, I miss my friends, my colleagues, and I have to say my status. As your teacher, being able to see all you actors grow and book work, for me to be able to go to 5 Academy Awards, 2 Golden Globes, being a voting member in all categories of BAFTA, the British Academy Awards in LA, for 10 years, for me to be able to be a judge and open a conference for 5 years in Los Angeles, in addition to my school, and many, many other wonderful things, gives me great pride, pleasure, a privilege, and just wonderful memories. I wish to now draw attention to some of the many hundreds of successful stories from you guys. As many of you know, many of you have won awards, and anybody watching, please feel free to IMDb these names: Gerald Webb, Nama Cates, Michelle Massey, Chris Ivan-Sevic, Cyan McLarian. Cyan McLarian, let's start with you. You met your husband Matt in an acting class. In fact, 3 weddings came out of my AIDA school. Anyway, I taught Cyan for about 7 years, and she's now winning awards. I think it's 2 or 3 on stage in Hollywood, and she's also getting major opportunities in film and TV. Well done, Cyan. Well done, Matt Martin, her husband, who's now working as a theatre director in Los Angeles. I miss you both. Taylor Ma, I trained Taylor a little bit at the end of my time with my school, but I've trained him for many years on Skype since, and he's now booming on stage performing Shakespeare shows, and he's also being seen in commercials across America as well. As I said, please feel free to IMDb these names. Gerald Webb I trained for a couple of years, Elizabeth Noon, Alina Madison, Janetta Arnett. Janetta was probably the biggest celebrity actor that walked in the door of my time, of my school in the States, and I know I worked with her and audition prepped her around 2006-07 for some film and TV. Janetta's still booming and doing extremely well. Preston Jones is booking guest star roles on TV. Tanu Massakoy has just finished work on Days of Our Lives. Sonia Fisher's been recurring for 18 months on General Hospital. Michael Rose, remember Michael Rose making it big, an independent feature film in New York. Nama Kate, Nama won a Best Actor Award for her lead role in the film Chloe. Of course, she's been on lots of TV and other films as well. She's also got a successful singing career with CDs. So does Elle Carpenter, Danny Nicole, Margaret Avery in New York. I trained all these ladies for many years, and of course they did a lot of breath and voice and emotional connection work. Then there's Jennifer Hutchins, who I also trained for years and has become a successful producer in television, now branching into feature film. She was one of the original producers on the Chris Angel show. Jen has just given birth to a baby, everyone. Congratulations, Jen. As has Michelle Massey. Congratulations, Michelle, and Brian Bedell. The story has it about Jen Hutchins that she was working as a producer on the Dr. Phil TV show almost right up to giving birth. Chris Ivancevic, who I mentioned earlier, is now a successful Hollywood producer. He's produced several feature films. His latest film, Outlaws and Angels, is being screened across America as we speak. Of course, Chris himself, an actor I've trained for many years and been in films and TV. Melinda Zena has just won an Emmy. Congratulations, Melinda. One of my first actors that I ever trained, Melinda, won it as an editor for a TV show. Nicole Dion has become a successful casting director as well as an actor. Robin Liebman, one of the strongest actors I ever trained who hasn't made it yet, continues to fly celebrities across the USA as he is a pilot. Some Aussies that I've trained that are doing well: Peter Johnson, Emily Roche, Simone Turkington. Congratulations to you guys, I'm seeing your work as well. Thousands of you, well done. For me, I've been teaching ongoing at an acting school in Melbourne since September of 2014, and I've also worked at another acting school in Melbourne in 2016 already. I've had many clients on Skype, I still do, in Japan, America, as well as Australia. I've also taught corporate clients too. Yep. I've taught business presentation at my first university, RMIT. Actually, that was last year. And I've taught in person, both business presentation and acting, in many, many cities. Melbourne, Gold Coast, Sydney, and Tokyo. Well, all of them acting, not all of them business presentation. And in fact, I've been teaching ongoing in Japan for the last 4 years. I taught at 4 schools in Japan, in Tokyo, in April and May of this year. This year I still have Adelaide and plenty more classes in Melbourne to come, as well as my Skype students. Australian students that I'm training are also now appearing in film and TV and commercials and theatre. Congratulations to you guys. In closing, I would like to thank my USA staff at AIDA, particularly Ros Gentle, Antoinette Byron, Paul Pears, Peter McLean, and Dr. Ashley Wayne. My book on acting will be released shortly, and I do hope to come to the USA as well as Japan for book launches and to see you all again. I miss you all. I miss America. I miss my friends. Thank you for watching this. Please keep in touch on my LinkedIn or my Facebook, both at Paul Parker PC, so LinkedIn,
Paul Parker PC and Facebook Paul Parker PC, or email me at paul@paulparkerpc.com.au if you wish to join my database. Do keep in touch. I do want to know what's going on with you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for watching.